Hi everyone, welcome back to our YouTube channel BIM for Construction. So we have started a Navis tutorial series, and in our previous videos we have completed those topics in which we have discussed about the Navis and the BIMs. We have discussed about the different types of Navisworks products available, different types of Navisworks file format, selection tree, object properties, and everything. So if you have missed the most crucial part of the Navisworks tutorial, that is the beginners how to start, so I will request you to go and check out my playlist sections. Okay, in this today video we will be discussing about how you can navigate through the Navisworks interface and how you can turn off and on any visibility of any particular model elements or your particular file as per your requirement. Let's see here. You can see we are having a building in which we are having a different NWCs, architecture, HVAC, drainage, firefighting, structure, water supply. So how you can navigate through this building? First of all, with the help of selection tree, also you can do the design review or QC or viewpoint, whatever the purpose of using Navisworks for you. If you want to see only the particular NWC file, for that you have to just simply click and you have to right click. After that, here you are having a few options. You can see hide and hide unselected. Two options are there. Hide, it means the current file you have selected, it will be hidden. Let me show you with the architecture. Okay, so you can see the Navis has already picked the full architecture file here. So once you will be clicking here hide, you can also use the command Control H. Okay, this one is quick. You should be useful with this command Control H. So with the help of this one hide, if we click on this one, architecture of this full building will be hidden. Okay, because we have selected the full architectural tree, so all the associated elements with this architecture will be hidden. Okay, furniture of every level, ceiling, floors, walls, everything will be hidden, windows, door, everything. To turn it on back, you again click the control, you can again press the Control H command, or you can again uncheck this one hide. Okay, or there is one more option, you can click on this again also unhide also, whatever you have right now hidden in your particular view, it will be unhidden everything again. Okay, so this is how you can control the visibility from the selection tree itself again. And let's see, we are having an HVAC here in the top. You can see we are having an HVAC, and let me show you the okay, this one we'll be discussing later sectioning, otherwise it will be confusing. Okay, let's see here in the HVAC we are having some pads, then we are having air conditioning outdoor unit, and you can see we are having one HU unit here. So if you want to hide any unit from here for the particular view, you can simply go to HVAC. You can hide the full file, Control H again to turn it on back. But if you want to hide only those particular outdoor unit, you can simply click on this. You can simply Control H again to on, Control H to hide, Control H to make it on again. If you want to hide the full categories, you have to select in the selection tree the mechanical equipment. So all the mechanical equipment related to HVAC file will be selected. You can simply make the full category as a hidden, so full category will be hidden. So this is how you can control the visibility from the selection tree also. But make sure that you are working in a standard view, not in a compact or not in a properties or not in a sets. Okay, you are working in a standard, this will be very beneficial for us. And if you are working on set also, this will be okay if you have created some sets from your side. But the standard is the most useful here in this selection tree. Now after then this selection tree, we are having here navigation bar and the 3D view cube. So with the help of 3D view cube, if you want to check the top view, simply click on this. The top view of the building will be aligned to you. If you want to see the different corners like southwest, you can simply click on those corners. If you want to see the front view, you can simply click on the front view, and like this all the edges of this building faces you can see from here. After this 3D cube, we are having a navigation bar here. In the navigation bar, the first is pen command. Okay, with the help of this pen command, first of all, without navigation bar also, you can control the zoom in out with the help of mouse scroll key. Okay, scroll, zoom in, scroll out, zoom out. So this is how you can control the zoom in, zoom out with the mouse scroll also. Now with the help of this pen, you can shift your building in the current interface left, right, top, bottom as per your requirement with the help of this pen command. Now if you see here, whenever we are activating any pan, zoom or orbit tool from here, you cannot select the elements now. Okay, so to deactivate whatever you are using right now, whatever the navigation active tool you are using, to deactivate that particular tool and to select any element, you have to make sure that you are clicking on the select element this tool again. So once we'll be clicking on this, this pen command will be deactivated and this select will be activated. Now we can easily select the any element. Okay, so pen is used to move left, right, shift your building, okay, in the particular orientation. Next we are having a zoom. In zoom you will be finding zoom window. So if you are creating any window to that particular equipment, let's say this mechanical equipment, I am creating a window, so Navis will be zooming exactly to that particular unit. Okay, next we are having a zoom. So with the help of this, let me show you the full building first. Zoom, this one here we are having a roof trend. If I am clicking this particular point, so Navisworks will be zooming to that particular point. If you again press mouse left button, again it will be zooming, again left mouse button, again it will be zooming. So this is the zoom option. Next we are having a zoom selected. Let's say if you have selected anything, first to select we have to make sure we are clicking on the select element. Then we will be selecting, let's say this inspection chamber I am selecting, and if I go and choose this feature, now zoom selected, to that particular selected element Navisworks will be zooming. Okay, so this is how zoom select working. And then we are having zoom, or let's say you are somewhat here and your building and the project was very big, and with the help of zoom out it will take you more time to show the full building again. So what you can do here, you can simply click on this and zoom all, so Navisworks will be showing you the full building again. So this is about pan, zoom and selection tree. Also you can control the visibility. Okay, now we are having an orbit tool. So with the help of orbit tool you can rotate your building, and if you don't want to use the orbit tool, you can also use the shift and the mouse to rotate. That we are also using same in the Revit. If you are working on the Revit, with the help of shift you can also rotate your building like this. Okay, you can rotate this building with the help of shift and the mouse scroll button. So same you can do here Navis in the Navisworks also, and if you don't want to use that feature, you can use the orbit tool also here, but make sure that you are using the only the first orbit option, not those free orbit or the constraint orbit. They are hard to use and not useful, okay, in daily life. So you are making sure that orbit you have clicked. Now you can rotate the building as per your requirement. You can rotate and you can see the any face, then you can zoom out, again zoom in, then again rotate. So with the help of mouse and the keyboard you can simply navigate your building. You don't need those navigation bar to be typically in daily use. Okay, with the help of mouse and the keyboard you can navigate through your building. Okay, next then we are having here, this is not a useful, so this one will be ignoring for now. Then we are having an option to show the third person. If you want to show the third person, then you can check this. If you want to use the walk command, then with the walk command also you can walk through walk around your building. To move it in the forward direction, simply press the mouse button left key and move your mouse a little bit in the forward direction, then in the backward direction. To move in the backward direction, to move down you have to press the control, then again mouse button, then you will be moving your mouse backward direction. Then again to move upward you have to press the control key, then you will be right clicking the left mouse button and again moving the mouse button now in the front direction. Okay, so it will be moving up and down. So this will be taking some time for you to understand this walk option here. So simply for the daily use you should be aware about these three mostly: this pan, then we are having a zoom, and then this orbital. These three are the important ones that you should be aware. These two is not useful for you. You can try, and if you are good at those things, then you can also use them. Okay, so but these three are mostly useful for you. Then this one to select the object again, and the selection tree visibility. Now to cut a section, here we are having an option to enable sectioning. So now we have already discussed that how you can navigate through your building, how you can see the different phases. Now if you want to cut the section from any side, for that one you have to use the feature enable sectioning. For that one you have to go in the home viewpoint, this one viewpoint ribbon, then here you are having an option to enable sectioning. Once you have clicked on this enable sectioning, so in you can see here we are having an option to move the plane. You have to click on this move. Okay, so in this today video I am discussing about only the plane option. In the second video I will be discussing about the box option also. So mostly I am using this plane option also, so I am very used to this, so I will be discussing in this video about this one, and in next video I will be discussing about selection box. So we'll be clicking on the planes, then we'll be clicking on the move. Okay, so this three-dimensional cursor will move option will be available there to move your plane. Okay, let's say if you want to cut the section from the top of the building, so whatever you have selected right now, it will show you plane 1 is highlighted. It means it is on. So plane 1 is on, and what plane 1 is cutting? It is cutting the top alignment, means it is cutting the building from the top. So if I will be moving this blue, you can see here this blue means stop. This here you can see in the y direction, this is in the x direction. So right now we are moving in the x or y, it will not show any change in the building because the top plane 1 is controlling the building from the top. It means the z axis. So if you are selecting this z axis and if you are moving the building, you can see we can cut the section. We can go below from the, this is our roof. If we are going below the roof slab, our ground floor ceiling space will be available there. So we can go, we can orbit around it, we can zoom, and we can see the services, we can check the clashes and everything like that. Okay, we can cut the section. Now if you don't want to, if you want to cut the section from more side of the building, let's say if you want to cut the section from this side, for that what you will be doing, you will be, and we want to activate we want to active this first work plane also. Let's say we have cut the section till here in the ceiling space. This is also we are using. Next plane we have to also use. So for this one we are turning on the second plane, plane 2. So by default plane 2, first we have to turn it on. Now we have to make sure that we are on the current plane 2. Now you can see the current plane 2 properties is bottom. Plane 1 properties is top, plane 2 property is bottom. It means this is cutting the building from the bottom. So right now it has as a default setting, it has cut the full building. So if you move it down, it will start showing you the building. You can see here. Okay, so this is how you can control the building. You can control the building from the bottom itself also. If you want to see the services from the bottom, underground drainage, you can cut. Now if you want to see, let's see, we have decided to cut the building from this side edges, this face, this wall. So for what you can do here, you can simply change this bottom alignment and you will be choosing this best option. This is the best option, align to surface. Okay, don't use this align to view or don't use this align to line, use this align to surface. So whatever surface you will be picking, the plane will be cutting to that particular okay option that you have chosen. So align to surface, I am selecting this plane full wall and click OK. So my plane is set up for this particular surface that I have selected. Now I can control the building from here also. I can see the connections, I can see the riser connection, I can check. Now my plane 1 is also turned on, so I can see the ceiling more clearly. And if you close this plane 1 off, so plane 1 will not be more active right now. So this is how you can control the plane from any direction, and this is how you can see your building. If you want to cut more sections, then you can cut here. Let's say plane 3 we want to turn it on. So by default plane 3 is cutting the building from the front. but the front of this view cube and the building is not in the same alignment. Okay, so that's why we are using this feature align to surface. Okay, so right now it is in the front, but front of this 3D view cube and the building is not alignment. This is understanding, right? So you have to make sure that you are clicking on the align to surface, and you will be clicking here one wall, say this wall. Now you can see the cut plane and the building wall both are aligned. Now we can see the building by cutting like this. Understood? So this is about the sectioning in the Navisworks. This is about the navigation bar, selection trees, and also one more feature is there that is also useful. Let's say if you are going to any corridor, right now you cannot see the corridor very clearly, you cannot go below the services. Okay, so if you want to check the corridor fully very clear, so you can go in the viewpoint tab here. If you are having an orthographic view, first this is orthographic view, so with the help of orthographic view we cannot check the corridor clearly because those inside rooms walls will be making obstacle for our vision. So that for that purpose you have to use the perspective view. Okay, now in the perspective view you can go inside any corridor and you can check your building very easily. Okay, you can see here, you can run the design review as per your requirement. You can go and check the whole clashes from here. Okay, you can also increase the view, this perspective view angle. Let's say this view, if you want to increase, you can increase the angle of this perspective view also if you want to change as per your requirement. So this is how you can navigate through your any Navisworks files, and you can do a design review. And after that, if you found any issue, you can simply save the viewpoint, you can review, you can mention here, you can draw like one issue is there clashing or whatever it is there, you can mention the issues and those viewpoint will be saved here, like say issue. Okay, and this viewpoint will be saved here. So later on if you are seeing other portion of the building, and if you want to check the previous saved viewpoint, you have to simply click here and it will be showing you the same saved viewpoint again. So this is about the building navigation, this viewpoint and everything. So we'll be discussing in detail in next video. Just a quick overview I have given you in this video, so we'll be understood what is the use of Navisworks and a good navigation process. So thanks for watching the video.